Hello and welcome. Let's start with Madagascar, where violent protests over water and electricity outages have gripped the island nation's capital. Protests broke out on Thursday. The police were on high alert for just a day before the authorities had banned demonstrations. But thousands of angry protesters defied the order. They tried to break through a police barricade to reach their planned meeting point, which it was in the capital of Antananarivo. Now the protest quickly spiraled into chaos. Demonstrators blocked roads with burning tires and rocks. They demanded immediate action from the government to address persistent power outages and water shortages. By the afternoon, the situation had turned from bad to worse. Protesters started attacking the homes of politicians close to the President Andry Rajoelina. Firefighters trying to control the blaze also came under a barrage of stones from angry protesters. The anti-riot police sped through the streets, firing tear gas and rubber bullets to disperse the crowds. Reportedly, at least 3 protesters were arrested. Now, despite the heavy police patrol, banks and stores were targeted by looting and arson. To restore order in the capital, authorities imposed a dusk-to-dawn curfew, and schools in the capital were ordered to stay closed. Now, these protests were driven by the youth and mobilized largely on social media. Protesters were also seen waving the viral pirate flag with a straw-hatted skull and crossbones from the Japanese anime series One Piece. It has become a symbol adopted by anti-establishment youth movements in countries such as Indonesia and Nepal. Madagascar has been plagued by repeated power outages and water shortages for months now. Protesters complained about 12 hours of power cuts daily.
We don't want a coup d'etat. We don't want to crush the government. We're just asking for our rights. They're asking for water. They're asking for electricity. They're asking for their fundamental right.
We fight against the daily power cuts, and when we claim our rights, we are attacked. We have the right to electricity and water.
The people of Madagascar are angry with the country's President Rajoelina, who was re-elected last year for a 3rd term. Now, protesters have blamed the country's corrupt leaders for the water and electricity crisis. Despite the country's rich natural resources, poverty remains widespread. According to the World Bank, some 75% of the country's estimated 30 million population lived below the poverty line in 2022. As the protesters fume at the country's leadership for being indifferent to the sufferings of the common man, it remains to be seen how President Rajoelina plans to tackle this crisis.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
$36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakaljo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上の
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.